Kale's journey began amidst the lush, untamed wilderness of the African jungle. A tragic twist of fate left him alone after his parents, adventurous travelers, fell prey to a ferocious lion. As the infant cried in the clearing, a tigress named Fiercest discovered him. Drawn by his innocence, she took him into her den, marking the start of a life unlike any other. Fiercest's cubs, playful and curious, quickly accepted Kale as one of their own. Kale learned to crawl, walk, and eventually run alongside his tiger siblings. The jungle's heartbeat became his lullaby, and its dangers, his lessons. Fiercest taught Kale the ways of survival, how to stalk prey, hide from predators, and understand the language of the jungle. Kale's first test came when he faced a prowling leopard. With Fiercest's guidance, he outsmarted the predator, earning the respect of the tiger clan. Despite his tiger upbringing, Kale's human instinct surfaced. He constructed tools from rocks and vines, astonishing his tiger family. These innovations made hunting and gathering more efficient, but they also hinted at a part of him that remained a mystery. One day, Kale encountered a mischievous chimpanzee named Zeke. Intrigued by Kale's duality, Zeke became a loyal companion. Through Zeke, Kale began to discover more about his human nature, piecing together fragments of a world beyond the jungle. The jungle's oldest elephant, Temba, spoke of a legend, a human who would rise to protect the wild. Kale dismissed it as a tale, but the jungle's creatures began to look at him differently. A shadow fell over the jungle with the arrival of Margrim, a demonic hunter whose sole purpose was to dominate the wild. Margrim's traps and fire spread fear, disrupting the delicate balance of life. While exploring a destroyed clearing, Kale discovered fire, a human creation. Recognizing its power, he vowed to use it for good. Under Temba's guidance, he learned to control it, turning it into a weapon against Margrim. Realizing the threat Margrim posed, Kale and Zeke rallied the jungle's inhabitants. From the smallest ants to the mightiest elephants, a coalition formed under Kale's leadership. Kale's coalition ambushed Margrim's camp. Though victorious, the battle revealed the hunter's dark magic and relentless ambition. Kale's resolve strengthened as he realized the war for the jungle's soul had just begun. The story unfolds through a series of adventures and challenges. Kale grows stronger, mastering both his human intellect and jungle instincts. Along the way, he uncovers the truth about his parents, learns of the ancient bond between humans and nature, and faces trials that test his courage, loyalty, and wisdom. Allies join him, including a wise python, a crafty meerkat, and even reluctant predators. The jungle's creatures grow united, forming an ecosystem stronger together. Margrim, now wielding infernal powers, launches a devastating attack. The jungle trembles, and Kale's coalition suffers heavy losses. In the chaos, Kale discovers an ancient artifact, the heart of the jungle, said to grant its wielder the power to protect or destroy. To wield the artifact, Kale faces a spiritual trial within. He confronts his fears, his doubts about his humanity, and his destiny. Emerging victorious, he gains the artifact's blessing. Kale confronts Margrim in a battle of wits, strength, and magic. Using the heart's power, Kale counters Margrim's dark magic. The jungle itself aids him, vines ensnaring Margrim and beasts roaring in defiance. With a final strike, Kale defeats Margrim. The hunter's magic dissipates, and the jungle breathes a sigh of relief. Kale, exhausted but victorious, emerges as the hero of the wild. The jungle's creatures gather to crown Kale as the king of the jungle. In a ceremony blending human and animal traditions, Kale takes his place as the protector of the wild. Kale begins building bridges between the jungle and the human world. He shares lessons of coexistence, teaching respect for nature and its creatures. Under Kale's reign, the jungle flourishes. Old rivalries fade, and a new era of unity and prosperity dawns. Kale reflects on Fiercest's guidance and love, visiting her resting place. He vows to honor her legacy by protecting the jungle she cherished. Tales of Kale spread beyond the jungle, inspiring humans to view nature as an ally, not an adversary. Kale becomes a symbol of hope and harmony. Years later, Kale's story becomes legend. Though his physical form fades, his spirit lives on, watching over the jungle he loved. The king of the jungle remains eternal, a beacon of courage and unity for all creatures.